Alright, welcome back to part 2 of my Build a Dragonboat. Now that we have converted the mesh, or converted it to a mesh, now I want to do a little bit of mini editing and stuff to make the wings. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start here for 3, which is select face mode. Up here you would know that it's done by the highlight here, and then I'm going to shift and select that one too. Let's go to the top and we're going to extrude it. Actually, we're not going to go up that high. We're going to go about here. Oh, no, we're not going to do it that way. I'm actually going to do it bit by bit. So, scale that like that. From here, select this one, scale that one down. Then from there, reselect both. We're going to extrude that up, and extrude that up. I think I'm happy with that. Excuse me, my apologies. Okay, so now from there, I'm going to select the top face of this one, and so one thing I've noticed, if you guys didn't just notice that, is whenever you go to hit extrude, for some reason it always automatically converts to extrude it along the z-axis, and most of the time that I've seen. I don't know why it does that. Like, I have literally zero idea. I don't care for it. So if that happens, just hit the Z button when you hit extrude. When you hit E, just follow it immediately by Z. And same for if it does it by any other axis as well. You can just change that over to take it off of there so you can extrude it the way that you want to. Now, if you want to extrude it that way, obviously you can, as it does make it a little bit more like even. But if you're not trying to go that way, and I know it can be a hassle, see, like, I would prefer this to be up, but because of the way that it did, it's not going to be up. So actually, let's undo that real quick. Undo, 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 undo. Let's actually extrude it from the side. That way we can try to get it up. See, even with the Z there, it's got an angle. And I don't know why it does that, but if you want it to be straight on the Z-axis, you can do it this way. And then the reason that I extrude it bit by bit like this is because it actually makes it a little bit easier to use the edges to make the sails how I want them. So, alright, that is much better now. Woohoo! Alrighty then. Now, go back to where we were. Select that face. Again, hit the 3 on the top row of numbers, or you can select up here to change it. And then extrude, undo that, and I want to do it kind of up like this. And then let me try something. Aha, I can do it that way. Hey! Huh. I guess you can't select face mode and X-ray, but I wonder if you can do it in... Nope. I could have swore you could do it before in that way, but that's okay. Anyways, so we can go to select edge. If you want to get the all around, you can do it that way by hitting Alt and then selecting the edge, and it'll select all of them in that circle. So then we're going to extrude that over here. And again, this is just to make the dragon wings. So I'm going to Alt one more time to select the whole loop of edges. And then, actually what we're going to do is we're going to back up a little bit. Then we're going to extrude that out down this way. And double check that's how we like it. Okay. And then I want to kind of do the same thing down here. Just want to shape it so that it looks like dragon wings. If you don't want to do it bit by bit, I know there's a way you can do the mirror modifier on it. I just don't like doing it that way because then when I want to do something differently later on, I always end up regretting it. So I'm just not doing it that way this time. So anyways, all right. So as you can see, these are wings for the right side of our boat. Sails. Now for this part. And one good thing about these little graphs up here is they do help to see, like, you can see that everything is somewhat evenish. Like I said, if you're, as I'm still learning this, trying to use the, the mirror modifiers, they just never seem to work for me, which is why I never really, see, and perfect. All right, so it started to get to a point where it felt like everything was just being a little too brushed, and I didn't like that. So I figured instead of doing it that way, I'll just slow down and do it a little bit more bit by bit, because then I feel like I have a bit more control and I'm not risking so many mistakes. And you can even see, like, even within the big squares, you can see the little ones. You can use that to help line it up if you want. This one, excuse me. And then, oh, and now then, from here, this next part is fairly easy. You want to, oh, I forgot that's the only downfall to doing it that way. So, yes, I know this part takes me a little bit of time, but it's okay. How did I do it? Alright, hold on. Because my goal here is to fill all of this in between. I think what I did last time was I went into X-ray mode and then using this. Was it that way? No, I don't think that was what I did. Huh? What was it I did? Nope. Oh, anyways. Oh, maybe it was this way. Nope. Still doing the same thing. There we go. Okay. So it took a little bit more than I wanted it to, but again, that's okay. I would rather go slow than to risk, like I was doing before, and having so many mistakes and mess ups. So I am cool with that. And oh, ew, no. Oh, okay. Just the other thing I forgot. I forgot to take this part unhighlighted before I started highlighting over here. That is okay. Easy peasy fix. Easy daisy fix. And there we go. And for the most part, even doing it this way, it's somewhat symmetrical and you have room to play with it. So it's not a problem there. I'm happy with it for now. For now. Okay. So let's see, is there anything else I'm wanting to add to this before we go further? Usually at this point, I think this is where, before I go into sculpting, so we're just going to add another subdivision surface modifier. And actually, we want to be in object mode for that. My bad. Oh, I think I messed it up. Hold on. There we go. Okay, let's try this. All right, let's see if I go like this. And we might be able to fix that within sculpting. Let's see. Ugh. You know what? We'll fix it in sculpt mode. So let's go there, and there has to be an object mode to apply it. So this just makes sure that we have our topology the way it's supposed to be, so that when we go to sculpt, we have more to work with. Because if you just have it like it was, it's only going to give you a limited amount of ways to sculpt it. So, alright, so that is that for now. And you'll notice as I continue on, if I end up not liking the way something is and I want to change it, I end up undoing what I did, going back again, and it's a very fickle thing, but those of you that have decided to watch along with me, I appreciate you. So, on to part 3. See you guys there.